Hello everyone and welcome back to another daily Minecraft video, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 3 best low-end shaders for Minecraft. So right here I have Potato Shader. It looks fine. It's very motion blurry, and the motion blur stacks with more movement on top of existing motion blur, so it's quite of an intensive one. It's quite an intensive one. And as you can see, in movement and motion, it can mess you up. Just the fact that it is just constantly doing the motion blur. The default settings for it are a bit too insane, in my opinion, in terms of like the motion blur, but that can be fixed. The main issue with the shader is the motion blur. Everything else looks relatively fine. It's also pretty light on the lights. It doesn't really do all that much with lighting. That is to be expected on a shader calling itself Potato Shader. So yeah, that is Potato Shader. On to the next shader. And this is a shader that I used to use a lot. It's called Miniature Shader. What it basically does is nothing. Miniature Shader is just insanely lightweight. It has some basic reflections on like water and stuff. That's it. It has some really cool stuff in the sun. You can get it to look like an actual shader in a very sunny environment with no blocks above you. But it's not really meant to be a shader. It's meant to improve the look of the game a tiny bit. If you can run it, just improve the look of the game a tiny bit, and then it just allows you to go from there. It's just an easy way to say that you're using shaders when you're not really using shaders. I wouldn't consider Miniature Shaders a shader, but it is still really good, and it does its job well. And its job is to improve the look of the game without compromising the performance of the game. And judged off of my FPS, that is limited to 80 FPS right now, it is doing an excellent job at that. So yeah, highly recommend Miniature Shader. No complaints here. And the final shader on our list is Makeup Ultra Fast. One of the all-time best shaders for high FPS gameplay. It just allows you to have really high FPS while emulating the look of something like a BSL in Minecraft. So yeah, it's just a BSL with extra FPS and looks a bit worse. So yeah, that is basically the top 3 best low-end shaders for Minecraft. If you enjoyed the video or found it informative, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.